đề Truyện cổ Phật giáo Củ Sen, phần 1 trong 6 phần trên Giữa Thầy và Trò, được giảng bằng tiếng Anh ngày 10 tháng 10 năm 2015 tại Pháp.
Yeah, but don't leave people, okay? Benny! Tell him to love, too much love. Yeah. You can pat the head, okay, you know? You can pat the head, but don't let him lick you. Because we wash our hands with soap and we put a cream and, you know, it's too much for little body and they're sick and they're old now. Thank you, madam. Oh, no licking, Penny, no. Too much love, this guy. He just too much love. He's shopping for lick. Shopping for kissing. Okay, on the head, okay. Now see, always ready the tongue to kiss. Benny. That's why this kind of dogs, they call it the dog with 1,000,000 kisses. It's true like that. He like to kiss everybody. Young, old, he only know love. Okay. Yes, just check out if everybody okay. Oh, and that guy, of course, if you pet him and he just stay there forever. Yeah. Happy is restless because too much medicine right now. Yeah, it's better already, you know. The according to doctors' predictions, he should have died already. Many months already. Oh, you want How I Benny, don't keep kissing. Can 你可以抱抱，可以抱抱 ，OK， 抱抱就不让他舔你的皮呀，你懂？哎，怕我们手太多那个化水了，懂吗？哎。人的身体有化水，然后要洗手等等，是 love， yeah， 他这个不会舔的，他这个爱老人呀， yeah， let them love for a little, otherwise they go crazy. Too much love inside, I don't know what to do. Look at that, go everywhere looking for love. Look at that, yeah. And you stay outside, huh? I told you already. My God. Here you go. Happy, you can come up here if you want. Huh? Now it's free. This is for me. Tongue cleaner. Yeah, you know, right? Good for the tongue. Yeah, it's not just eating, brushing teeth. Clean the tongue as well. God, what do all the humans have to do for this little body, only 100 years? Yeah, and the dog must clean teeth every day also. Oh, competition. Oh, yeah. Love both, love all. Yeah. Oh. You know, when Big Dog first came to my house, and he was sad, you know, maybe just separate from the friends. So I said to the dog keeper, please bring Happy up. Maybe, you know, he doesn't like male dog, but maybe a female dog, okay, for companion. Yeah, but I said, see, he didn't prepare me or anything. He just immediately opened the door and let Happy run in. Oh, and the big dog was, you know, he's not very well with other dog. He jumped on her and pinned her on the floor and wow, growling at him, and she was growling also, begging for life. And then we separate them, yeah. Immediately she go to his bed. I tell the dog attendant to bring the big dog down, you know, and close the staircase door. And then immediately she went to his bed, empty bed, snuffing, saw in the bone, you know, left over some little bone, a veggie bone from him. Oh, and she just sit there and eats it like nothing happened. Yeah, yeah. You were begging for your life 1 minute, and the next minute you jump on his bone like nothing happened. Oh, when she see the bone, that's it. She forget everything else. Forget the danger, nothing. Yeah. Oh, you stay there. It's good enough, okay? And she's scared of him. Come here, Happy. I protect you. He don't do nothing to you. Besides, he has no bone over there. You don't have to go look, okay? Yeah. She's so skinny now. Break my heart. And, but the doctor says she lived only 6 months. That was, that was more a year ago. Yeah, and you live on. And you live on because you're my princess. No problem. I protect you. Keep you well. And you live longer until God calls you home. We're not giving you injection or nothing like that. Mostly when they have that kind of sickness, they say just give them injection and let them die in peace. No, we have medicine, Yeah, they have all kind of... We went around Europe just to treat her. Yeah, because there are different clinic, offer different thing, and then she's well. At least she's still here. Yeah. She's restless because she won the bone. I don't give. Happy. Oh, okay. Never mind. If you die happy. Here, Happy. Come here. Don't worry about him. Here, Happy. There you go. Hey, don't be so blind. You keep looking and you missed it. Over there. No, not this one. This one, not. Okay. Never mind. Go over there. Go. See? Yeah. Harley, huh? Where's Benny?
Yes. Benny right here.
Benny? Give it to Ben. You give this to Benny.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah. Benny, come.
Benny, come over here.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody's still okay, yeah?
Yes.
You sit daytime outside, but nighttime no, right? Too cold, huh? It's good. I told you, October is not possible. It's too cold. Sit inside. Make sure you're well, okay? I'm also bundled with a bathrobe. I don't care. It's only we're at home, right? We're in our house, doesn't matter. You no more fruit. You eat one pear. That's enough. And then some of the ham, right? I mean vegan ham. Okay. If Benny don't want it, give it to her. Happy over there. Oh, she's so crazy. Later, huh? But at least he is not so restless looking for food like she. You've been in India, all over India, huh?
Yes.
And you... and then why you have to go all the way here to find your master, huh? You guys are funny. The many Indian also, some, not many, but some. Why you have to come here? You, for example, why?
I have to come to India. I don't know, maybe it's...
Just to find me, huh? In the garbage can. He found a little booklet in a garbage can in India. And that's how he came to find me. It's funny. Yeah, well, all the other Indian masters are rich and have big ashram and or whatever, golden temple, whatnot, huh? And you have to find me in the garbage. And then, it's funny, huh? It's really funny. He has to go all the way to India. He went around the world and came to India, found his master booklet. Somebody throw it in the garbage. And that's how he found me. And he visit many masters in India, everybody know, all the famous master in India, everybody know. Understand? Yeah, at that time I wasn't that famous even. I mean, I am in some way, but not have TV, nothing. Yeah. Maybe you like poor master, huh? You don't like those big ashram master, you know.
I read that it was immediate enlightenment. So
Yeah.
it was attractive.
Yeah. But in India, they also offer that, no? And it is immediate, you know, the sincere one, immediate. I am not telling lie. Only it's up to you to continue keeping it or not. Huh? Yeah, Harley, you found your buddy now. You both sit there look alike. Can you do something? This one? Or take it? Yeah. Both of them. Yeah. Yeah. Smile, Harley. Gee. Veggie bone. Harley, you're beautiful, you are. You beautiful. You look like your brother. You found your brother, huh? the two chocolate. Chocky, huh? Choco pudding. Look at them, both of them. Don't they look alike? Yeah, it's funny. There's one person somehow in Germany, she found a special job. That is, she took photos of dogs and the human companion, and she make them look so much alike, you know, like the owner has to copy what the dog does, you know, some special like something like that, and they really look alike, and they pay her handsome for it. He does look like you. maybe he's your former brother. Who knows? Look at that. Yeah, and he likes you also. Yeah, like attract like, yeah, Harley. Yeah, like color. Dog of the same race flock together, right? It's a package. Okay, you can have him. You look more like him than I do. So I look like, okay. And the big dog, he liked him. Yeah, he come and sassy with him and looking like falling in love kind of eyes. Yeah, he lay on his lap automatically. Nobody say anything. Nobody tell him to do anything. He just go and lay on his lap and sassy. So comfy together. Happy, don't you dare. Why you provoking him? She knows he's safe, that's why she go near. Otherwise she don't dare. You know you're safe, so you provoke that guy. Huh? To revenge, right? And these two of them, my God. I didn't notice both of them until I thought, wow, same color. No wonder they felt so comfortable together. Yeah, okay, that's good for you, Harley. That's good for you. Eat it. Seaweed is good for you. Good. Happy you had enough. That's why you didn't want the seaweed. Before you liked, and now you don't eat. No more ham. Enough. Okay, tomorrow. Right? Okay. Tomorrow, because you eat a lot already. And it's late evening. You are princess. Always my princess. You're the most pretty princess for me. Yeah. Oh, okay. Benny. I'm so restless. Okay, what time is it? Maybe I ask him to take them out now. Okay. And you? Why you have to come here? I mean, you met many, right?
Yeah. But nothing was filling my emptiness.
Yeah? You did not get initiation there?
I tried different methods, but
It don't work?
it was working, but not for more than 1 month.
All right.
I felt still empty. So.
Wow. So how long have you been with this old woman sitting here?
That's 10 years.
10 years already, wow. So you must have felt something in your emptiness. It's good. Your master is the poorest of all the famous enlightened master. Yeah? All my money goes everywhere except to you. So you have to sit on the floor in such a small little room farmhouse like this. You know, it's not really posh, is it? And you try to make it beautiful. Why? Why are you hiding all this? Behind there, the stone wall. Why are you hiding? Who cares? It looks like a pretty and posh house. It's not. Here's the reality, guys. rough floor, rough walls, everywhere. Yeah, stone house. And the stone, even protruding out of the kitchen. You saw that? It's real stone. Yeah, because they built it on the stone. Is that the small land? That's why. Yeah, and a cheap house. It's not multi-million dollar. I have houses, but all disciples use them. I don't have a chance. Everywhere I go, even this house, I don't have a chance. And even my dog have no chance. I know that. So even before he has a hut here, I move his hut next to my cave. Yeah. So every day he sleep there. And the 3 dogs sleep downstairs with, this, before there was like a storeroom house. Yeah, and they stay there. But it's warm, they have aircon. Yeah, heat and cold aircon, no problem. And they have butler, 2 butlers, and I have nobody. Yeah, I have nobody. All the dogs take everything, all the attention. And in the car, they took the best space, and I sit cramping with the luggage under, beside, and left and right. Every comfortable place is for dogs. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. But they are beloved. Before when I didn't have any house yet, I take them also with me everywhere. And there's a good class hotel in Monaco. They took them in. They let them. Yeah, and one of the valet, they offered to take my dogs out for me. Yeah, they all love you. Okay. I mean, at that time I have more than just 3 dogs. I said, no problem. You stay with us, because I was good customer. I'm very friendly with them and respectful with them. And later, when I left, they told me, oh, we really like you very much. Before, when you first came here, nobody knew who you are, but you were already very friendly and nice to us. And when I left, they give me flower even. Yeah, a gift, yeah. All of them standing, outside of the hotel together, and it's, like a formal, official goodbye party, and give me the flower, the bell captains and the bellmen and all the valet and all the, I don't know what all their names are or the title, but they all come out, say goodbye. Yeah, say we like you very much. I was very casual with them, very nice, I gave them tip, of course, but it's not because of that. I have respect for them, and I'm very friendly and funny with them, One time we were outside. I don't know if I told you this story or not yet, but in case I did, just pretend you didn't hear and laugh, okay? Make the old woman feel good a little. Come out here for you. One time I just came out from the room, and I came out. I was alone there, no dog at that time. I came out from the hotel main door, and then they were just talking about something, and they were kind of having fun, It's not too many customers, and they were just talking. I said, "What are you guys gossiping about?" And the chief captain of the valet parking personnel said, "Oh, you don't know. And this guy, he said he has a secret tattoo, and somewhere we cannot show you." I said, "Really? And why not?" I know, I'm just joking with him. And then I said, "Oh, we cannot show it right here." Yeah, I said, "Okay, I also have some secret I can show you." I just try to lift my, a little bit. I said, "Something inside here, And we were laughing together. Just lift it a little bit, just for fun, I lift my trousers a little bit. I said, "Oh, I also have something, And, and then we were laughing together. And the manager inside would come out and say, "What's going on here?" So I told the truth. I said, "This guy, they're trying to seduce me. They say they have secret tattoo somewhere." And something like that, So they just like me, Otherwise, I heard that some other big guru, richer, staying there also. I only know that later, yeah. They really, feel they're on my side, you know, because they knew me, you know. Yeah, they're very good. Good hotel, that good hotel. And you, I forgot, you didn't tell me. Okay, you tell me you couldn't find a master there. Why? But they are very rich, you know. But I'm just sorry I don't have many story building like the one you mentioned.
Oh,
For all the disciples to stay there. Why didn't you stay there? At least you have good home, good room, and, you know, central heating, everything, and, you know, and you can hug the master.
I just went there one day to hug
Yeah.
the mother, and
And then you feel good?
not really didn't do anything.
No?
But many Indians love the emotional comfort of
Oh, yeah, of
her.
course.
She's really loving.
Yeah, of course.
But I needed.
I would like to be hugged myself. I need a hug. It's just too far. And if I have to apply for visa, then my enthusiasm wanes, you know, die down. If she's right here, I would request her 2 hugs, not just one, but 2 hugs. Yeah, some people, they need it, you know, like they need it like motherly love and emotional. Yeah, a lot of people, you know, like many of the priests that worked people up with emotion. And then like that, it's good. You know, at least it's good to somebody. And she's rich compared to me. Yeah.
I also met the Dalai Lama, and
Yeah.
I shook his hand, and he didn't do much to me, but some Tibetan Buddhists that were there, they were like so touched, like when we are in front of you, and that touched me a lot to see them
Devoted. Yeah.
so much in awe in front of their.
Of course.
And I was not in front of the Dalai Lama, but they were the same as
Understand.
we are in front of you.
Oh, yeah, of course, of course.
Very touching.
But the Dalai Lama is very loving, very
Very
kind,
loving.
very kind. He's 80 now, but I saw him on TV. He's still very young and very, you know, energetic.
Happy.
He's a good monk. Yeah, good Dalai Lama. Yeah. Yeah, of course, because the Tibetan, they believe that he's a chosen Buddha. You see, the incarnation of the last Dalai Lama, and it's their leader. You see, their leader even. But he's not like a remote leader. That's you see, he see people sometimes. He see his people and he see other people. He's not remote. You see what I mean? And not aloof. That's why they love him also. And in the exile, he is all they had. You see? And nothing else they have. They have no home. I mean, they left everything behind, and he is there a refuge as well as their leader. Not just spiritually, but emotionally, you know? It's like a father to the nation, and in the exile it's even more meaningful. Yeah, of course, they're very happy, you know? When the Dalai Lama gave me some of his homemade medicine, when I come out, everybody envious. And he gave me a book also, his own book, and he signed it. And so when they saw it, the Tibetan, they saw it, said, "Oh, you're so lucky. We never get this. We don't have this kind of treatment." Yeah, yeah, because I don't know. He just likes me. Every time he sees me, it's very special. You know, like he recognized. Because he think I'm also Vietnamese. You know, I didn't tell him I'm refugee, nothing. But I'm saying I'm Vietnamese. So he sat me down next to him. He holds my hand. He said, "We are both refugees. You know that." He was really very kind. I like this. I like him very much, you know, as a person also. Yeah. So what did you feel when I don't even hug you?
It's inside. It's inside.
You did?
It feels the emptiness of life. It brings meaningful to everything. It feels like back home. Like my life. I've never been. I mean, I've always been happy with my life since I knew you. Like there was no more questions, no more doubts. It was just
the end.
The end.
The end of your journey.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now it's just.
Yeah, but it's only beginning, baby. Only beginning. You don't know what else waiting for you. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm glad that you're happy. You know, this is the main point.
Thank you very much, Master.
You were very welcome. I'm also very honored that you came all the way. You went around the world to find me in the garbage can, and then you come to me. if somebody even throw your master book in the garbage can, how could you believe that the master who's even rejected and thrown into the garbage can like that? Yeah, it's good. It's something inside, right? It feels you. It's intuitive, you know? Yeah. Okay, maybe I don't have so many affinity with everybody else, but I have this affinity with all of you, which I'm very happy with. Okay, a person like you make me happy. All these, happy eaters here.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
I just wanted to say thanks for allowing initiations because we heard the news today.
Yeah. But it is more strict this time. They have to meditate, truly. Yeah. I have to vow to do it and be vegan. Not just pop in, pop out. Yeah? Not just come in to try. I have to vow to take an oath that they will. From the day of initiation till the day they die, they must be vegan. They must keep the 5 precepts. They must study master teaching, and they must meditate 2.5 hours. They must have faith in the teaching. Otherwise, they can be out before they start. I don't want any more, people just come in and out like a hotel. They have to know it's a serious thing if they want to be liberation, if they want to have liberation. Yeah. I don't mind to suffer for any, but they have to be sincerely practicing, understand? Not to make a joke out of that, or just to come in out of curiosity and then don't even vegan, not even meditate, understand? And because of that, it's easily to fall into Maya's trap, understand? And bothering me, making me suffer more, and make them suffer also. Okay, I read you some of a nice story here, huh? That I read while I was in the mountain. I marked them all, look at that. You see, mark them with because I don't have a marker in the mountains, so I have to do that. And then, I have to read some good example of people in the former time, how they practice. I like very much. It's very, very, very enthusiastic, very encouraging as well. There are some of the story I read for you already, previously from other book, you see? So I have to check which one I haven't read for you. Yeah. It's also a Buddhist story. Yeah. Here it is. One of the just a simple story. Maybe 52. I check out, okay? Be patient. Yeah, if we could go to India, it would be nice, huh?
Yeah.
And then everybody can come there easily. I was asking him about the gurus in India. Most of them very famous. Huh? Yeah, very famous and have good reputation and everything. In India, people don't talk bad about guru ever. Yeah. Even maybe bad name somewhere else, but never in India. No. I was asking him because in India there are many very famous masters, and they're all very rich anyway. The one that famous that I knew were very rich, and they have big houses, big ashram. You can come and stay long. You have running hot water. Over here we also have running cold water. Sometimes it runs, sometimes it doesn't. Now I let them come. The house is full. If no water, what to do? I said no electricity. We can. Yeah, we can buy gas, or or we can use candle lights. But no water, what to do? Understand? Oh, it was really sometimes. When you first came, everybody came, everything just become broken immediately, Yeah, right away, the first day already. And it continued like that. many times, yeah? And then we fix it and then it broke again. No water pressure, because all the water running out. All the pipe never broken before broken. Imagine. Yeah. And when I told the plumber, they don't even want to fix it. Say, oh, this is too big. We must wait till tomorrow. Yeah, wait till tomorrow. Yeah. And then we have nothing. We'll lose all the water, in reserve, in the water tank. Huh? Yeah. And I say, you have to fix it now. And then they did. And then it works. Ever since then, we don't have problem anymore. Huh? Yeah. Toilets became very brave now. Very obedient, and the water is running, Yeah. And then, because nobody here anymore. And then now we don't have anybody. It's really funny, huh? My disciples, wow, they're famous. What are you doing? Oh, open. Oh, okay. Okay, now you two, you three, go. Call them. Don't be too comfy here. Oh, the dog. Of course they don't like to go. I also don't like, but I have many other things to do. Yeah. Last time I kept her, normally they sleep with me in the cave, But now we have also the big dog, and then Happy, she's not very, I don't know, she look for food all night. She walking, tuck, all night long. It's different story now. So she go down there, it's better in the morning. She must take medicine and all that on time. And I cannot be always regular, so it's better down there. And we come see each other all the time, quality time. Yeah. Because she won't sleep anyway. She walk on the cave floor, like a horse all night long. Oh my God. And then I have to call the assistant to come up and they wake them up at middle of the night or 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. That's not nice for them. You see? Yeah. They see me anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. So over there, big building, 30-some stories, and you didn't stay.
No, just one day.
Why one day? Why not stay longer?
Just one night because I already found your booklet before, so I was more interested with you.
Oh, I see.
I was on just.
Oh, they don't give initiation there?
No, there's no initiation.
Just hugging?
There's a small method of meditation, some booklet of spiritual teachings, but not really initiation or nothing really. That didn't speak to me. The teaching didn't speak to me as much as yours.
Oh, I see. So you went there as a last chance you gave.
Famous, maybe just
in case, in case you miss out something. Yeah, why didn't you go to like Beas and all that? They give initiation.
I was not looking. I was not looking for liberation on anything.
Understand?
I was just.
The liberation was looking for you. And then?
Yeah, I was not even aware of vegetarianism or reincarnation, stuff like that. I was just looking for something that can fill this emptiness.
Yeah? You feel that empty?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I didn't know what was the meaning of life and everything. I felt like something.
No meaning, nothing.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, so you have to go around the world to fill yourself with all these cities, people, scenery, and then still not filled.
Until I found your booklet and then I went on the website and I read more about you and your teachings and everything, and then that was it.
That was it. Oh man, okay. All the world cannot fill your emptiness. He went around the world on bicycle. Believe that or not, tough guy. Yeah. And then he found my booklet in the garbage heap, a garbage can. And then he read it and then he found out more. With all the gurus in India, he came back to find me. Yeah. Anyway, in India, if you want to find guru, there's a place to do. It's a place, to find. So I don't know why you guys sitting here so ascetically like this. All the gurus there, whoever meant to be guru or whatever the guru that may be, they all have very big house for disciples. Yeah. Yeah, they don't have, a house like this. Yeah, and even SMC become too small for you guys now. Yeah, whenever I walk the guard has to say, let master pass, and I have to careful where I'm walking, in case I walk on some foot or hands or or their cups or their mattress. Yeah, man, they sit everywhere. They hang on the trees. They sit on the steps. Yeah, and they sit all over on the staircase. Yeah, staircase. Yeah, and even a little SMC have to make it 3 stories. 3 stories SMC, really. 3 story in the hall, yeah? No. Okay, let me see. Downstairs is 1 floor. The first floor is 2nd floor. The 4th floor. 4. Yeah. One where they sit to translate, and then another. Oh no. No, that is together, same. Okay, then only 3 story. Okay, 3 story. It seemed a many story to me when I sat there. So many eyes. And they sit on the staircase, They sit on where, before we have a better thing, we have kitchen and dining room. And then now they sit in the kitchen and the dining room's gone. You go outside to eat. Everything on the swimming pool, I have to cover it so that I can sit on it. It was a awarded hotel. Yeah, many times, because it's beautiful, lush with scenery and flowers and. Yeah, actually, I say we have to write a letter to thank the government, for taking care of us and letting us come. It's true also. Yeah. It's not like easy, like you Americans or, whoever. They want to come, just jump on an airplane if there is a place, and then you come. Yeah, it's different. In many countries, still free travel is a luxury. Actually, anybody who believes in any religion sincerely, they cannot be anything bad. Yeah. Even not initiated by me or not taught by me, but if they study the Buddha's teaching or Jesus' teaching, keep the 5 precepts, they're all good person. Yeah. In Vietnam, if you don't believe in any religion, if you don't have any religious belief, they call you người vô đạo, meaning you don't have, of course, meaning that you have no religion. Yeah. You don't belong to any, but meaning that you can do anything. That you're not a morally grounded person. Therefore, you're not trustworthy because you don't know anything about bad from good, right from wrong. So that word means that you're not a trustworthy person. You're not morally educated. So you can do anything without consider the consequence. Yeah. So in Vietnam, if you scold somebody vô đạo là, then it's a very bad, very, very bad. Yeah. I remember when I was young, it's like that. Yeah. Vô đạo meaning no religion, also meaning no không có đạo đức á. Không có đạo mean no moral. Yeah, can mean both. Yeah. Recently, I heard the present president of China, he said, try somewhere, different places. He said, Buddhism is very, very important for Chinese people. First time I heard something like that. I was very happy. Yeah. But I didn't hear it directly. I heard it from Dalai Lama, secondhand. And the Dalai Lama had an interview on CNN, and that's how I find out. And the Dalai Lama, of course, was very excited about that. He was very happy about that. Yes. Okay, I read you this simple, easy to digest story, easy to remember. It's a Buddhist story, It's a once upon a time, once I have heard, yeah, the Buddha told, and Anand remember, yeah. according to Buddhism and the believer and the tradition, when you read sutra and all that, you have to put on incense, flower, and bow to the sutra first and thank all the Buddhas and Bodhisattva in 10 directions, all respectfully, before you read it, okay? And then you cover the sutra also with silk or, beautiful cloth, and I just make it more popular. Yeah, more easy, simple. And I apologize to all the Buddha. I say if I done something wrong, according to the tradition, my heart is full of respect. It's just that I cannot always do that. So please, all the sin, whatever I've done wrong, is all on me. At least other people, they hear the names of the Buddha, according to the sutra, they will get benefit. Yes. The name is Lotus, the lotus roots, and then the summary is that one who has learned to appreciate the happiness of detachment will turn away from worldly pleasures, avoiding them as if they were bringing him disgrace or harm. Yeah. Now, once the Bodhisattva, meaning the Buddha, former lifetime. This is a story of a Buddha's previous life. Yeah. Once the Bodhisattva was born to an illustrious family of Brahmins, renowned for their virtues and freedom from vice. I mean, they are very morally sound. Yeah, they're free from any bad negative traits. All right. So he had 6 younger brothers whose bearing and traits were similar to his own. Meaning, all the 7 brothers are very morally sound, very good and virtuous people. Yeah. Even though they are born in Brahmins and wealthy family, but they have very good characters. And he has also a sister, yeah, all of whom imitated him in every way out of affection and esteem for him, in the firstborn, mean the Bodhisattva in this story, mean the Buddha's one of his former life, okay? All the 6 brothers and 1 sister, they all imitate him because he's such a good example of virtues and moral conduct. Yeah. So, having studied the sacred Vedas is like a sutras, the Bible of the Hinduism. Yeah, and an old, long, ancient text. Yeah, and the Hindu people, the people who belong to Hinduism, they believe, of course, in goodness, in moral, in reincarnation, in being a good person, and fear God. Yeah, believe in God. That's why most of Indian people, they are very good because of that, because of traditional teaching. Yeah, Vedas. Yeah. Having studied the sacred Vedas and mastered the science of medicine, martial arts, music, and craftsmanship, he was highly regarded by all people, the former Buddha, former life of the Buddha. Yeah. He was a devoted son to his parents, respecting them as if they were gods. To his brothers, he was like a spiritual teacher or a father, instructing them in all the sciences. He was skilled in worldly affairs and distinguished by his impeccable discipline and way of life. He's a perfect person, yeah. Of course, a former Buddha, former reincarnation of Buddha. At that time, he's Bodhisattva, He's not yet a Buddha. But of course, he's been a Buddha ever since. Nobody can even remember, of course. Remember, I told you that. And then he reincarnated again, life after life, just to earn enough merit again to rescue, save many souls. Yeah. If you're born here, you have to earn your merit again. Yeah. Maybe you can take a little bit from the former existence, but you're not allowed a lot. Not allowed a lot. Just like you go on an airplane, 1 hand pack. Hand baggage, yeah? Yeah. All right. But this is different. In airplane, you can pay for extra luggage. Here, no. Even if you're Buddha, like Sakyamuni, like that, he has to be reborn again and again since he left Nirvana. so that he can earn merit by letting himself be killed, be harassed, or offering himself, sacrifice, all kind of things in order to become Buddha again and then to save so many souls. Yeah. My God, and to earn merit here, oh God. Whew, you know it, right? How difficult. Yeah. You know it yourself. Yeah, mostly you only know karma, you don't know merit. So difficult to earn anything here. Whatever you earn, maybe you do some good things, and then you feel proud about it. That's it. The negative power took it away. Because it's proudness is from the mind. If you feel proud, then the mind take it. The mind is from the negative level. Understand? The mind is from the second level. So if you told everybody and boast about it, or be just to feel proud about it, oh, I did some good thing, then you're done, you finished. You finished that merit, you're gone. You're finished, your merit is gone. Yeah. And if you talk again about it and you own it, you have to do it again, or else, you have to be reborn to do it again. This is a problem. It's not like if you do something good here, then the Maya will say, oh, what a good, give her a reward, give her a medal or something, like that. Yeah. Yeah. Even the Bodhisattva, like a Buddha reincarnated, he always tried to do good. But the chakra, the god of the gods of the gods, of 33 level gods, always come and harass him, torture him, tested him in so many painful ways. It's not like he knows the Buddha is good and then he support or help him in any way. No. God, even the God of the 33 heavens. Imagine anybody else down here or in hell or astral level. Understand me? Yeah, okay. So it's no wonder many masters suffer, The real masters suffer a lot. Even the Buddha, no? He has a royal, he ruled the whole land, and he forsake it. He didn't want it. Still they doubt him. Yeah, of course, the bad people everywhere. And Jesus, no? Yeah, all he does is teaching good thing. And they crucify him. Instead of, and they let go of one, they could pardon one criminal. And they pardon the thief, the robber, instead of pardon Jesus. What has he done? Nothing. You see, they could have pardoned him. No, they crucify him instead. They can forgive one criminal, but did not forgive Jesus. Understand this? Yes. Yeah. And Jesus is not the only one who's been tortured like that. Countless of masters, since time immemorial. They die, suffer pain, or they do all kind of torture, to make them die in such a suffering way. It's not just normal. I'm lucky to be born in this life. Still have a lot of trouble, but, at least the law protect. Sometimes. Sometimes. Okay. So now, yeah. So he is an impeccable person, impeccable person of moral and exemplary virtuous being. So when in the course of time his parents die, the loss deeply moved him, of course. If he loves his parents and so filial like that, of course he would feel very, very shaken. Yeah. After the funeral ceremonies and after some days spent in mourning, he assembled his brothers and spoke to them. Thus, although we wish to remain together forever, death is sure to separate us from those we love. That is life. Yeah. This is the way of the world, and it is a source of deep grief and pain. And so I wish to renounce the householder's life so that death will not seize me while I am still attached to a worldly life. Yeah. I intend to walk homeless on the road to enlightenment. Having so decided, I wish to give you some parting advice. Our family has a good deal of wealth earned in an honest fashion. With it, you can easily sustain yourself. Stay here as householders then, in a right and proper manner. Love and respect each other, take care to follow the moral precepts, and maintain the practice of virtue. Study the sacred texts and always be prepared to meet the wishes of your friends, your guests, and your kin. In short, apply yourselves to the Dharma, meaning the righteous teaching of ancient master, either from the Buddhas or from the Vedas, from the ancient Hinduism. Always act in a disciplined manner and in harmony with one another. Delight in study and in giving alms. Giving alms, yeah? Okay. Let restraint ornament your lives as householders. Your good reputations will increase along with your virtues and wealth, bringing you happiness in this life and in your future lives as well. But this talk, he finished his advice to his brothers and sister. And now he finished. Yeah, he's done. Unquote. And now, but this talk of the householder's life and of separation greatly distressed his brothers. They don't like it. They're so used to sticking around him, I guess, the big brother, And now the parents already died, so they have no one else except this exemplary brother for them to take refuge in and to look up on to. Overcome with grief. Not only they don't care about the wealth that he left behind for all of them, and they don't care about good, alive, nothing. They say, overcome with grief. Their faces wet with tears. They bow respectfully and said to, big brother, our father's death is still fresh in our minds. Pray do not inflict a new grief upon us. The misery of our parents' death is still with us. Your decision is like salt rubbed into an open wound. If you are truly convinced that attachment to the householder's life is unwise and the forest life is the only path to true happiness, why do you wish to depart alone, leaving us here without our protector? The life you choose will be ours as well. We too will renounce the world with you. Yeah. The Bodhisattva, former Buddhas, reply, those unaccustomed to detachment cannot but follow blindly after worldly desires. They see no difference between giving up the world and jumping off a cliff. Knowing this, I restrain myself from urging you to follow me. But if it would truly please you, well then, let us leave home together. So all 7 brothers, together with their sister, gave up their wealthy estate and enjoyments. Taking leave of weeping friends and relatives, they became homeless ascetics. And with them into the forest there went, and out of affection, one of their friends and 2 of their servants, 1 male and 1 female. They also left with them 2 servants and 1 friend. Yeah, 1 of the friends and 2 servants. Yeah. So they discovered a large lake in the forest, its water purest blue. By day, the lake was alight with beauty. Masses of open lotus blossoms floated in the sparkling water, and swarms of bees hummed above the waves. By night, the kumunda flowers opened their blossom. Oh, mouth-watering. What a beautiful life. Nowadays you can't find such a lake. Don't even think about it. If there is such a lake, they build houses around already and rent to tourists. And they build big road for cars, a truck, bus loaded with tourists, go there and they probably swim in there all day and they fire water already. Yeah, the same. There was a lake in Austria. Where I had a hotel there, vegan hotel and restaurant. Beautiful water, you can drink, they say. It's a clean water. But they go and swim all over it. Who would like to drink it? Understand? Yeah. And the water is warm, 28 degrees. Yeah. Even in winter, it doesn't freeze. Yeah. So it's a very famous place. And I have a hotel there. And a vegan restaurant where we open only summer. Right. All right, so now, wow, it would be nice. I told you, I read some of the nice story and it make me mouth-watering, such a life, Found a lake with lotus, and sparkling clean water. Yeah, no man there, Nowadays, such lake, I don't think exists anymore, If it does exist, already. Houses are surrounding and cars and, people with bikini laying on the deck somewhere, I walk around and with the big radio or beep beep papa, cars. Yeah. So if you sit there, then I don't know if you can enter Samadhi quickly or not. Yeah. Okay, so now this group of people, they discover a large lake in the forest already. Read all that, and all the flowers open there with the lotus and all that. There on the shore, they built huts out of palm fronds at some distance from each other, and so they don't have to always bump into each other, so they can be quiet and alone. Yeah, each hut solitary and hidden in the shadows of the trees. Isn't that nice? Oh. Such a freedom, huh? Maybe one day we go and hide somewhere if we find a lake like that. Huh? Nowadays, helicopter, they see you everywhere. Satellite, and they can pinpoint where you even go to pee. Even if you hide in the bush, right? They can come down, land down, surprise you. Hey! I know what you're doing now. Surprise! Sorry, surprise. Oops. Oops, we didn't mean to. In India, you don't always find a public toilet. No. They have public house for you, but not public toilet. Not all the time, because you go into the Himalaya, the wild area is still very wild. Many places is no houses, no facility, nothing, no buses, no car. Yeah, and some place they may have donkeys or horses for you to rent, but some place even the horse cannot go through. You have to walk. And we're precarious, huh? Precarious walk. Sometimes landslide, it happened to me. Yeah, we were on the bus, and then the whole mountain like crumpling down. And everybody panic, want to run out of the bus, and I was the one who saved the day. Proud to tell you. But I told you already this story before. I told him, no, don't go out. Go out now, you die. Where are your guru? Pray to your guru. And later they all come to thank me, I love this story. I keep telling you again and again. Yeah, but who wouldn't be scared, But I was surprised how come I was so calm. I'm surprised. Everybody run back and forth to the bus trying to open the door. I just so calm. I tell them, no, where's your guru? Pray to them. Yeah. One time, in emergency, I was so calm sometimes, even before as a householder. One time, my ex-husband and he was driving to some places for a holiday or something, I forgot. But it was in winter, and the road is very slippery because of ice, ice on the road, not snow. Snow is okay, but ice. And then suddenly the car was running, turning, and veer to the right, and then run right to the cliff, But during the spinning, I tell him, don't worry, Kuan Yin Bodhisattva will protect you. At that time, I only knew Kuan Yin Bodhisattva, I touched his chest. I said, don't worry, Kuan Yin Bodhisattva will protect you. And then suddenly the car just veered down, but stuck in the snow only, on the cliff, down there, but not turned upside down. Yeah. And then luckily, it's very near a farm, and the farm has a truck with this kind of crane pick my car out, our car out. He said it happened a lot of times, so he always have this crane around him. And then they let us stay in their house for a night, pick the car out in the morning, repair, and then we go. Yeah, so kind, yeah. If there's not that, because it was very late at night, he has to work the whole day and then until late. And then we went escape, escape work. It's free. And at that time, winter, nobody driving in that remote country road. That's the thing. If it has not been for that farm, just a few 10 meters from us, we would die, would freeze. Even sit in the car, but the car is deep in the snow and the head down, stuck, cannot get out. So we could not even take refuge in that car. How you sit like this, 49 degree, 90 degree in the snow with the car. Even if they're trapped inside, you can't even open. Lucky we could even get out. Yeah, it was really lucky. Okay, now why do I tell you this stuff? What was that before? Huh?
Oh, the toilet, I think. So it was about
huh?
the toilet. No toilet in India sometimes.
Yeah, and then? Okay. Not really, is it? Okay.
Yeah, hotel.
Hotel, also hotel. You guys are not listening.
The story that was beautiful. Beautiful scenery.
Scenery.
Like in the lake in Austria.
Uh-huh.
Full lake.
And then why?
The water was pristine.
The bees were humming.
And then why does he go to Germany with a stuck car?
Because he said today this.
Himalaya, the remote area, sometimes have slide.
Mudslide.
Dangerous. Yeah.
You are calm.
Yeah. In that time I also calm. Also, okay. Then I remember now. Yeah, I was calm even before I became a master. So your master is calm. Professionally calm. Okay, good. At least you listen, huh? I'm catching you sometimes. Make sure. Oh. Their minds focused on meditation. Yeah, very good. Wow, what a life. Wow. When I read this story, I felt so sorry for myself. That I don't have 6 brothers and 1 sister. And I couldn't find a leg with a lotus on it. You will know why I like the lotus. You will know. I will read on and you understand why. Not just a leg, but a leg with lotus. Okay? And you will understand why soon. Okay? Now. Every 5th day, they would go to the Bodhisattva, meaning the biggest brother, the Buddha's informal life, all together to hear a discourse on the path to tranquility and the subduing of the mind. Every 5th day only. Not every day like the way it is with me and my disciple. Okay. Even now, there's not many people here, but whenever I sit nearby here, I feel your pressure. I feel like you want to see me. Yeah, I do feel it. I don't know, maybe you don't do it on purpose. It's just inside you. And I have to go hide inside my cave a little far away from the pressure, from the pressure zone, you know. There are no pressure zone, no fly zone, no go zone, a comfort zone, a lemon tree zone, and the cave zone, and kitchen zone, and all kind of zone with different energy. So I come out now and then, just so let you know I'm still here, and then don't bother me, huh? Okay. It's very difficult to have people around and not to entertain them. You know, if people hate me, it's easier to live with than people love you. You understand? Yeah. Because human love is more grabby, you know, more attached. Yeah. Especially something good for them. Yeah. That's why they cannot leave their husband, wife, or children, because they're good for them, you know. They feel good with them, you know. They feel loving, or they feel like they have something, belonging, you know. And they have some good thing together, you know. They eat together, they talk together, you know. And they're proud to have children, for example. They're proud to have such a good-looking husband. So it's something good for them, and they cannot let go. Well, same. I'm good for my disciple. They can't let go. That's the problem. I don't always love to see people. I love people, but I don't always love to see people. You, the same too. Huh? Because you're a private citizen, you don't understand this. Maybe. But if you have visitors, day in, day out, and every day everyone want to see you every hour of the day, then you would understand. Yeah. Most people outside, they don't welcome visitors anyway, you know. Even families. You know that. Okay. Now, every 5th day, they would go to the Bodhisattva to listen to some discourse on the path to tranquility and the subduing of the mind. Often, the Bodhisattva, big brother, yeah, would speak of the benefits of meditation and the destructive effect of desire. Or he would explain the satisfaction resulting from detachment, warning against hypocrisy, idle talk, laziness, and the like. In this way, he made a profound impression on his listeners. Now, their maidservant, you know, the one who follow them together out of love and respect and affection, full of respect and affection, continued to attend on them, even in the forest. Wow, that's what I really call a good loyal servant, truly. With all humility and love, still serve them. No? They have nothing anymore. This is a true servant. They have nothing anymore, not even a house for them, not even salary for them, not even food or clothes to give them anymore, nothing. They still continue to serve, you know, the maid servants. Probably the male servant do something else, you know, maybe repairing the hut. The maid servant is serving them something else, you know, maybe helping them different way. Maybe cleaning the hut. I don't know if they need cleaning. So how does she attend to them, even in the forest, now that they have nothing to offer them anymore, and they still continue to be their servant and serve them like that? How do they serve them? Can you guess? Now that they had nothing anymore, no cooking utensil, nothing, huh?
Lotus.
Yeah, something like good. Okay, yeah. That's why I told you before, but I warned you before already about the lotus. That's why, you see, not just the lake, but the lotus lake. Well, for me, I don't even ask that much. Maybe just a water spinach lake. It's okay. You know, Ramon? Okay, because the water spinach or the crescent, you know, crescent, not croissant, crescent, yeah. The crescent, eh? Tiếng Việt Nam nói gì đó?
Salad song.
Salad song, okay. Crescent also good. Because if they have water, like water spinach, they just spread and spread, you know? They keep growing, and so probably you can eat forever. But it has to be a lake, because there's about 10 people here, you know, every day eating. But they ate only once a day. Yeah. Good for the lotus. Okay, now so the servant, every day she would pour edible lotus roots from the lake and divide them up equally on large lotus leaves. Well, you think it's romantic, but how long can you eat lotus root to survive? So now that we see what the good Bodhisattva is doing such a good thing, preaching to his, people, and now see how he is going to be rewarded. Okay, this is a very good part. Okay, so the servant girl always divided root that she took from the lake, roots, and then divided into different portions. Yeah, and when the food already properly prepared and placed on a clean place by the shore of the lake, then she would knock the two pieces of wood together, telling them that the meal is ready. Yeah. After she clapped the wooden piece together, she would withdraw, so that not to be so, like, okay, I'm here, I made a meal for you. Should be unconditional. You see, a servant knows even what to do like that. She clapped the wood and then she withdraw. Yeah, so respect everybody, come out, quietly take the food, come home to their hut, eat quietly and continue contemplation or whatever they contemplate. Not intrusive and not always try to show your face and force people to see you. Even that person is the one you love. The loved one is even more so. You have to give them space and do what make them happy, not what make you happy, regardless of the loved one feeling. That's not correct. Yeah? And I'm telling you, the concepts of many people are wrong. We read the Buddhist story, the Buddhist story, that people would make offering to the Buddhas, and even if they're poor, they even go and do a servant for a few days to buy just a little bit for the Buddha, or the one who don't even have money, they took some nice pebbles and strew it on the spread it on the road where the Buddha or the monks walk with all the love. I hope in the future, I'm telling this so that everybody else outside, or the disciples, should turn around, turn your mind, so that you have some merit. Karma you cannot run away from. So cruel is the karma law, so cruel. Oh, without any master, you could never get out of this circus of the circle. Terrible. No matter what you do, never enough to be liberated. Maybe you can go to heaven for a while. So you see all the story I read to you, all the gods, yeah? When their times come, they just die and like everybody else, and become even a householder and get married and suffer and even become a bird or whatever. You see that what I mean? Yes. The gods from heaven. It's not a human mortal like us. When their time run out, their marriage finished, used up, they can be born as a bird even. Couldn't even eat. Yeah? If they want to go back to a human life, they cannot eat the living fish even, have to wait for the fish to die to eat, before, otherwise they can't eat. If they remember the life, then they don't dare to eat any living beings, the birds. Remember the story I told you? A crane or, and a god, female god from heaven, a wife of a bigger god even, still cannot avoid to go back to physical life as a human or as animals even. And because sometimes the fish don't just die like that so quickly enough for to eat, and then she starve to death, and then be reborn again, at least as human, because did not eat the fish, did not eat the live fish, did not kill, keep the precepts at least. Yeah, if you keep the 5 precepts, do not harm, do not kill people, do not kill animals, do not steal, do not tell lies, do not commit illicit sex, do not take intoxicants like alcohol, cigarette and drugs, then you, no matter what, you will be reborn as a human. At least humans, not animals, or not go to hell. So that's why the Buddhist teaching is very good. Everybody just keep the 5 precepts. The Christian teaching is also very good. Keep the 10 precepts, similar. If you keep that as a Christian, you sure not go to hell. Even if you can't go to heaven, you'll be reborn again as human, have another chance to practice and be liberated forever. I mean, go to heaven forever. And if you want to come down again from heaven, of course you can. It's easy to come down from heaven than to go up to heaven. That is the thing. But a lot of people don't know that. Okay then. Very wrong concept. Because the people come in for spiritual practice, they don't have this kind of attitude. They don't have this mental sickness like that. Understand, huh? They don't have so low kind of concept. Okay? Understand? So that's the difference between devotion, sincerity, and fake hypocrisy. Huh? Okay? That not only doesn't bring you any benefit, spiritually or meritly, but it will bring you bad karma. Yeah, bad, very bad karma. So watch your thought, your speech, and your actions. Please, for your own sake, okay? I don't ask for anything from you anyway. I'm just telling you this as a teacher, responsible teacher, yeah? Because I have nothing to gain from you anyway, okay? Okay, so now continue with this beautiful, mouth-watering lake and their lifestyle. Yeah? When I read this story, wow, I thought, my God, lucky people, so lucky, have such brothers and sisters like that, so sincere, so high level of spiritual high level, and such a servants like that, and such a friend like that. One friend, enough. One friend who follow them, you see, and one servant like that is enough. Mostly nowadays, I don't cook anything nice anymore. Yeah, and then just these few days, the Vietnamese cook something for me. If they cook something nice, special, not just normal vegetable and rice, then I always share. My dogs is the #1 customer. Vietnamese food, spring rolls, sticky rice cakes, durian cakes, even moon festival cakes. Oh my God! Yeah, and they think I eat it all. It's not true. I ate very little, and the rest he pushed them all out. He cleaned them up. Yeah, today you saw it. He eat clean. His food, he left it. But the Vietnamese food, he eat them until you don't even see one little speck of that left on the bowl. Everything else left. But he licked, I don't know how he, because I put it also with the noodles, but he can separate them. And this kind of food is not like one high level of spiritual high level, and such a servants like that, and such a friend like that. One friend, enough. One friend who follow them, you see, and one servant like that is enough. Mostly nowadays, I don't cook anything nice anymore. Yeah, and then just these few days, the Vietnamese cook something for me. If they cook something nice, special, not just normal vegetable and rice, then I always share. My dogs is the #1 customer. Vietnamese food, spring rolls, sticky rice cakes, durian cakes, even moon festival cakes. Oh my God! Yeah, and they think I eat it all. It's not true. I ate very little, and the rest he pushed them all out. He cleaned them up. Yeah, today you saw it. He eat clean. His food, he left it. But the Vietnamese food, he eat them until you don't even see one little speck of that left on the bowl. Everything else left. But he licked, I don't know how he, because I put it also with the noodles, but he can separate them. And this kind of food is not like one big clean piece, square, or one morsel. It's not. It's almost like powder and crumb, like bread crumb, and sometimes a little stripe, stripes, but very short and very thin, like bread crumb, but stripe. Yeah. He managed to clean it all up, left all the noodles, the Italian noodles behind. Normally, he loves Italian noodles with a ham, vegan hams and all that. But if I put some Vietnamese food on that, then he don't care about the rest. He don't care about any other food that they cook for them. He eat the Vietnamese food. And maybe later in the evening, when I had nothing else and I'm not there, he knows there's no hope, then he go eat his food. Yeah. Not that he's not hungry. He wait for the better one. And then after he cleaned it up, he kept looking at me again. Any more? Like, how about some more, huh? How about some loving for dogs, huh? Oh, man. And you can see their eyes and you can't say no. Yeah. This afternoon we have just a little cake left from last time. And I and her eat some, but he finished them all up, one piece after another, and still looking for my piece and her piece. Yeah. The durian cakes. I said, you can't eat a lot. This is no good for you. He said, it tastes good. He said to me, it tastes good. He can't understand why I say it's no good for him. I said, sugar, it's not too good for you. Eat just a little is fine. But he always said a little bit more, and then he look at me like this. He don't need to speak. The eyes speak volumes. Oh, man. Yeah. Happy also like that. She loves sweet stuff, like these exotic cakes. She can never have enough of that. But she can't eat a lot of those, She need to eat just good food. But for her, good food is the snacks food. The snacks. They can eat them for lunch, dinner, breakfast. They don't like the other food. Oh, man. Yeah. But I love them to bits. Yeah, all of them. Okay, so after the servant girl prepare the lotus root on the leaf, raw like that. They're raw foodish. And of course they don't cook, they don't take anything with them except some clothes and a blanket, I guess, yeah? Okay, and then she would knock two pieces together and then she quietly withdraw. And then the holy ones, meaning the brothers, yeah, after performing their usual prayers and libations, would walk to the lake side one by one according to their age. Yeah, so they don't have to make excuse to like bump into each other and have to talk and have to blah, 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 you know what I mean? So they want to keep their privacy and their mind pure, without any hindrance, without any disturbance, without any new recording from anything at all, good or bad, yeah. Good or bad from the world, I mean, yeah. Because if you met each other, then you start to say, oh, hello, and then how are you, and then blah, 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 go on. You see what I mean? Yes. Yeah. And look at me, I just come out, half an hour, and then blah, up to now. I have to. As long as I have people in my house, I'm not liberated. I'm not free. Yeah, it's okay. I come out now and then to talk to you. It's okay. I'm also pleased to do that. Yeah? Okay, so they even come out by age. You see, so the big one come out first. And then, you see what I mean? Yes. Yeah. And she probably, according to their age, I don't know, maybe the young one come out first and then the old one come later. It doesn't matter, but they take their time so that each one go out alone, take their food, went to the hut and eat, quiet and peaceful. Yeah, there's no more bombardment of talk and memory or remembering this and that and sadness or whatever, chattering. Yeah, this is the thing. You see why the worldly people sometimes cannot meditate well, because too much intake of all the things around, either by work or by colleagues or by seeing on TV or by newspapers or by the neighbors, you know what I mean? Already full of memories from childhood already. Not completely washed yet because meditate very little. Every time you meditate, it wash out some, you see? But every day you intake more also. That is why. Therefore, the mind is too full for light, for God. Yeah, that's a problem. That's why solitude helps, you see? That's why the ancient people, they go to a solitude, to some remote area to meditate, at least the beginning. Yeah. But of course, not everybody can do that because you're already tied up, in families, in business, in survival. You have to live in this world like that. But the ancient people, they have less pollution. You see, not pollution because of the cars and all that, or methane, but pollution of the mind. You see, less information, less internet, less television, radio, and all that. You see, easier for them to calm down. Yeah, and so they are not so very much deluded into staying in the world and enjoy. But even then, at that time, not much entertainment. People still caught up in families and cannot be detached. Yeah, just these people, some exceptional people like the Buddhas in former existence and his brothers. Yes. All right. So when I read this story, I tell you again and again that, oh my God, I feel so good, so inspired, so, I don't know, I feel so good. I don't want anything in the world, and that was the right so, but I know I cannot just do like them. But even then, I try as much as I can, whenever, yeah? Because if we live in the world, then we cannot avoid to take in the images of the world, yeah? If we live inside the family, we cannot avoid to take in the images in the family every day. And therefore, when you sit, the first sitting, at least 20 minutes, half an hour is all about washing out. So you don't see nothing. It's difficult for you to empty yourself because of that, okay? But you still have to try. Yeah. Sincerity counts, yeah? Try your best. Yeah. Now the servant girl, put in different spot for each the brothers, so they know which one is them. Probably this is number 1, number 2, 3, number 7. So the youngest one take, and then the second. After the clapping of the wood, the first one go out, and then because it's also near, separate from each other but near. So the 5 minutes later, the second will come, and like that. So they leave each other alone until the 5th day, and then they meet each other, for refreshing, encouragement, and inspiration in the spiritual life. Yeah, that is good. So, yeah. So now, the holy ones come out one by one, and each in turn would take his share of the roots and then return to his hut there to enjoy the meal. Yeah. The rest of the day they spent in meditation. By this practice, they avoided seeing each other at any time except when listening to the sermons from the big brothers. Yeah, like that. They make it an agreement with each other like that. So, you like these people now? You're blessing them, huh? You okay, huh? You're cool. Good boy you are. Yeah. You're beautiful. Still you're beautiful. Oh, where have you been all this time? You hiding in your hut, huh? It's good so. What did you scavenge just now? You ate enough today, okay, huh? Did you eat all your food, the spaghettis and vegan ham and all that? Did you? If not, then when I come home, I give you some more, huh? Okay? Or we eat tomorrow, okay? Yes? All right, you are a good boy. Okay. I'll see if I have anything for you. Oh, yeah, a little bit. Okay. For fun. There you go. All right, we go. You go back to this old man, old woman there? No? No, I have a bone, you come here, huh? I love you, I love you. Let me do some work and we go home soon, okay? Yeah. I also did not eat anything since this noon, no? Oh. Okay, love, okay, love. Okay, just one love, right? Long time no see, right? A few hours, oh, how terrible. Such a long time, okay? You had it? Thấy mô thảo lắm. Okay, then. Good, good. Okay, where were we? Okay. Such extraordinary moral practice, such a refined way of behaving and living, and such love of detachment brought them great renown. Yeah. If somebody else can understand English and speak Chinese and translate, so she's not too tired. Yeah. Anybody else? It's okay? All right, good. Do you speak Phú Chiên Hoa nữa? Thái Văn? 国语哦，他懂就好了。OK， 我怕他不懂国语，就懂台语就更麻烦。台湾呢？台湾意思。OK，all right， 都懂哈？翻译好哈？很简单。Shopping for love. It's a supermarket of love here, you know. When I'm with him alone, it's just a small grocery store, you know. But when a disciple is around, it's a supermarket of love. Yeah, see, shopping for love. Told you. When somebody else love, just want to be friendly. Yeah. My God, you are a different dog. Yeah, he was different, completely different before. Opposite, né? And here he's so relaxing. He's so friendly now. All right, so so even though they went into the forest to hide away from the world and to detach themselves from all the worldly concern, but they are renowned now. They become renowned now, famous. Yeah. So, not only the world, not only he's renowned in the world, but now a lot of the gods, you know, the chakra, the Lord of 33 gods, also heard of this holy family. Oh, now we are going to have trouble. Yeah, you're right. You're good. I love you so much. Okay. So when Sakra, the Lord of the gods, yeah, I know, heard of this holy family, he went to their dwelling place for the express purpose of testing them. Good of you behave, or else he come and test you also. Yeah. But I protect you from this God. Now, you quiet, okay? No more noise, eh? Otherwise, I have to ask you to go out. Understand now? You know that. Stay and calm. Meditate and listen, okay? Right. You don't need to always confirm. Huh? They understood, yeah, and they believe me. Otherwise, they wouldn't be here up to now. Yeah. So, seeing the Sakra God, seeing their disposition to meditation, their freedom from bad habits or cravings, and their remarkable calm, his high opinion of them increased. But thank God, thank you, making him all the more intent on testing them. He increased respect for them, but he's more intent on testing them. Oh, this God. Okay. 4. So it is that those who are free from desire, those who dwell in the depth of the forest, intent solely on calmness of mind, always cause reverence to arise in the hearts of the virtuous. All right, so invisible. Sakra watched while the serving girl gathered the lotus root, which were white as the tusk of a young elephant. She then washed them and divided them equally onto emerald green lotus leaves, decorating each leaf with flower petals and pollen. Oh, that's a lovely girl, loving girl. He watched as she announced the meal to the holy ascetics by knocking together 2 pieces of wood, and watched as she withdrew. At that very moment, Chakra caused the first share to vanish from the lotus leaf. For when trouble arises, he thought, for when trouble arises and satisfaction disappears, the constancy of the virtues is best measure. Meaning when you are in need, when you're short of basic things, then people will know whether you're really virtuous or not and how deep is your virtue. Yeah. So he want to measure it in this situation. Already don't have anything, just some lotus root, and still have to come and make trouble like that. When the Bodhisattva saw that the roots were missing from his leaves, his leaf were the position for him, their decoration of petals and pollen disturbed, he thought to himself, someone has taken my share of food, the biggest brother, but feeling neither anger nor agitation. So he returned to his hut as usual and began to meditate. He understood, he just forgot. He felt no need to inform the others of the matter. He didn't even complain, not wishing to distress them. And they, of course, believing that he had eaten his share, took their portions as usual and ate them alone in their hut, after which they returned to meditation. Okay. In the same manner, Chakra concealed the Bodhisattva's portion on the second day, again, the third, the fourth, the fifth. But the effect was always the same. The great being remained calm and completely untroubled. But that's easy, just food, Oh, my chakra here, they have different strategies. Not just food. Food is easy, They do different things, through the dogs or through their, all kind of things, or excuse it every day. So if you don't believe in chakra exists, I can confirm it to you, he does. And he does try to make trouble, that's for sure. So the result always the same, yeah? In the same manner, Chakra concealed, the great being remained calm and completely untroubled. Indeed, to the virtues, it is agitation of mind and not extinction of life that is the true death. If you die, it's not as bad as when you are agitated, you are vexed, or you are, trouble in the mind. Okay. Therefore, the virtues remain forever undisturbed, even when in mortal danger. On the afternoon of the 5th day, the ascetics went as usual to the hut of the Bodhisattva to hear his teaching. But on seeing him, they were astonished. His body was so lean, his cheeks so hollow, his eyes so sunken. The splendor of his face had faded. Not eating for 5 days. And maybe continue more. The 5 days, of course. And then the 5th day they see each other. Eating only 1 meal a day and just a lotus root. And if you don't eat that, just to keep it regular, then body, of course, wane, You don't have to eat a lot, but if you eat regularly, then the body used to it. And then once it suddenly stops like that, of course the body reacts, could be in danger, So now all the brothers came and And maybe also the servants and the friend also came there and listened to his sermon, yeah, on the 5th day. They saw him very, very kind of haggard, huh? Yeah, skinny, lost weight. And the splendor of his face had faded even, and his voice had lost its strength. Still, no matter how emacipated, he was as lovely as the crescent moon. For his virtues, wisdom, constancy, and tranquility had not diminished. After paying the Bodhisattva the usual homage, the family then asked him anxiously about the cause of his condition. And the Bodhisattva told them of the missing food. Yeah. Unable to imagine any of them capable of such a deed, and quite alarmed at their brother's suffering, the ascetics, the brothers and friends, spoke their sorrow, their eyes fixed on the ground in distress. But since Chakra's power had inhibited the very workings of their minds, they were unable to guess at the cause of the strange disappearance. The chakra don't allow them to even guess why, or who stole the food even. They could not guess also. Who wouldn't think that the God would come and do such a cruelty trick like that? It's beyond me either. Terrible God. That's why anybody who worships the lower God should beware. They're not all that good and kind. Sometimes they laugh at humans' misfortune. In the theater, they're going on around the world, they don't care. They have the power. You see, if they have the power to inhibit these people not to even know what to think, what to say, they could also change the mind of the world, but they didn't do it. Sometimes they like it. So that people will come and pray to them and they feel good. Terrible. So now, this is just lower God, né? Yeah. High, but high astral, not high God. But not the ordinary astral, chief God of the gods and of the astral citizens. So then one brother, next eldest after the Bodhisattva, the second brother, revealed both his alarm and his innocence by this extraordinary protestation. May whoever took your lotus root, O Brahman, win a house displaying signs of wealth and a wife who suits his heart's desire. And may he have many children and grandchildren. That's their curse on them. Not say you go to hell or anything, but may you have a big house, a lot of wealth, and have children, have wife. But this is even worse curse, no? Not that wishing you bad misfortune or poor, or, sickness, nothing. Wish you to have good house, a lot of money, and wife and children. Oh, this is really shackled. Yeah. The second brother worried that maybe somebody else think he stole it, you see? So he has to say like this to show that he wasn't the one. Because this to them, the one who renounced the world and desire and wealth and wife and children, this is a curse to them. If you curse somebody like that, that's the opposite of what they want. You see what I mean? So if the brother say like that, meaning he didn't steal the lotus, because he wouldn't wish that thing upon himself. You see what I mean? It's funny, but this is the way the ascetics people and the real practitioner they behave, nah? Yeah. You would think that bless them, huh? In this world, yes. In this world, if you wish people wealth and prosperity and wife suitable to him even, and many children, oh, they like it. Oh, thank you very much. But for the ascetic, this is exactly the opposite. Yeah. So if you wish somebody like that, that meaning, okay, have your punishment as you wish, because you did a bad thing to my brother, Yeah, so Okay, and then the third brother also say, to prove his innocence, because he couldn't curse upon himself like that, meaning if he say like that, if he did steal, he wouldn't dare to say, whoever steal it, will have a wealth and family and wife and like. So the third brother say, may whoever took your lotus root became a wealthy householder with a large family. May he delight in the home life without a thought for the time when he must pass from this world. Meaning may he be fatter forever, until he die. He will never know liberation. He never know spiritual taste. That's what it is. But in this world, it sounds like a blessing. No, to them it's a curse. Yeah. So the fourth brother said, may the greedy person, they all want to prove that they didn't do it, May the greedy person who took your lotus root rule over the entire earth. Or even worse. Not just one family, but rule the whole world. And be worshipped by princes, humble as slaves, who bow their trembling heads to him. Wow, this will be very good for his arrogant ego, whoever that is. You understand? It sounds like a blessing, huh? But to the ascetic, these are curses, yeah. Because this is not what they wanted. You see, even ruling the whole world is not what they want. They want nothing anymore. So if they wish somebody like that, okay, that means they really dislike that person, hate that person, okay. Now the fifth brother also give his blessing to whoever. May whoever took your lotus root become a high priest in the court of a king. Oh God. May he possess knowledge of powerful incantations. It's nothing, just to recite in mantras and stuff, and be treated with the utmost distinction. Okay, then he will be caught in that. He will have no time, the poor priest, If he's in the court of the king, and the king, treat him well, then he's doomed. He will have no time for meditation, and he will be hooked into all this richness and, power and comfortable life. Then he's finished. So, say the sixth brother. May the person who was more eager to possess your lotus roots than your qualities become a famous teacher, well-versed in the Vedas, enjoying the worship of many followers who view him as a great ascetic. How ascetic, Said the friend, now is his friend, also chip in. My God, the poor chakra. He deserves it. The chakra doesn't know what he's into. He got more than his bargain. And mind you, these ascetic, they are powerful because they renounce everything already. They has nothing to lose and they want nothing. And they practice sincerely, purely, every day, one-pointedly, just for liberation, for spiritual elevation only. Therefore, they're very powerful. So this poor chakra, even if he's a god, even if he's a god of the gods, he's going to have it. Yeah. So now the friend also pronounce his blessing. Yeah. May the person. No, they didn't say anything bad, truly, no? They didn't say you go into hell or you get sick or you be nothing. They're blessed, only blessed. So you cannot say that these are bad or break the precepts. Nothing, you cannot, right? Okay, but they did curse, yeah. Because they know very well these things, family, fame, wealth, worshipping of people, when you are nothing of value inside, is a trap and a curse. Yeah, so they know that. So they didn't say anything bad. No, all blessing. Said the friend now, may the person who could not subdue his craving for your lotus root be given a fine village by the king, a village filled with prosperous folk who have large stores of corn, wood, and water, and may he die without ever subduing his desires. That means he will reincarnate again. Because he still has the desire. He's going to come back to eat all this corn and rice and drink the water. Yeah. So if you die without subduing your desire, then you have to be reborn again. My God. The friend is more wicked than the rest. More deep. All right. Now the manservant also want to share his blessing to the whoever. Oh man, the Shaka got. Because once he's married, right now he got all this. Yeah. Said the manservant now, may the one who destroy his own interests for the sake of those lotus roots become the head of a village. May he have numerous friends. Oh God, then he has no time for anything. And be entertained by many women. Oh, then he even have less time. Dancing and singing. And may he never be harmed by the king. That means the king even spoiled him. And then he's doomed. He's done for. Okay. Said the sister. Now the sister. May whoever took your lotus root become a woman of exceptional beauty, with figure and form unmatched in this world. You know, right? Beautiful, then you'll be captured anytime, all the time. May a king take her for his wife, you see that? And place her at the head of his harem of 1,000. Yeah. What good life can that be? You have 999 women hate you day and night because you're the chief wife of the king. You think being a queen is good? All the concubines hate you, plot to poison you, plot to kill your, prince, your thorn inherited prince. Yeah. They poison you anytime they can, you see? Except they fear of persecution, otherwise they would. Yeah, everybody wants to be the king wife and see the chief wife, and there are 999 the king don't have time for. At least half of it he don't have time for. They will hate her. Yeah. So people like to be queen and all that. Oh my God, they're just collector of curses, Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah. Unless you really try to weather it, be really a good king or good queen. But if you are queen, a wife of a king, then oh my God, there's a lot of jealousy going around. How you live in that atmosphere, cutting edge, and I don't know. Yeah. That's why many queens you form alive, get poisoned, get kicked out, die, or being accused of this and that wrongly, and the king also kick her out or punish or kill. Okay, so you know already. His harem of 1,000, okay. Said the maidservant now. The maidservant also has some blessing to give. Yeah. May the one who set her heart on gaining those lotus roots rather than on gaining the Dharma take great delight in eating sweet meats alone and in the dark. May she disregard all virtuous things and rejoice whenever she is presented with a dainty dish. So that means the chakra will never see the spiritual light until he live out all this, many hundreds of lifetime. Yeah. Until all the karma wear out. So she think he can just harass people and get away with it. I think he will not, even as a god. Bad intention. Coming out and disturb people who has nothing to do with him. Nobody invite him, nobody disturb him. What for he come down and, torture people in different way like that. But this is already a very humane way he did. Yeah, through many other stories how he killed the Buddha and really torture him, not just kill, not just take the food away. Okay, now 3 creatures of the forest had also come near to hear the sermon. A yaksha, one of the demons, an elephant, and a monkey. Okay. Because when the bodhisattva or any saintly person preach, many creatures also come and listen. Sometimes the angels and the devas from heaven as well. Depends on how powerful that bodhisattva or that saint is. We heard that in the Chinese legend that one master, Zen master, when he preached, all the stones knocked their head, Well, what is familiar? I have many stones and knock their head all the time in my group. 好多石头，我常常看到，四周围的点点头，什么都不懂就点头。Okay. Overhearing the conversation, they were overcome with dismay and confusion. So the yaksha avowed his innocence with this solemn protestation. Even the yaksha is a demon, also come and protest. He worried that they might think he is the one who stole the lotus. So he also gives the blessing to whoever. May whoever failed you for the sake of those lotus roots be in charge of a great monastery. May he be responsible for all the repairs of the town of Kankagala, or wherever that is, and he be obliged to construct 1 window every day. Wow. And the elephant, also innocent, he has to prove it. Said the elephant. Most excellent Muni, meaning he called the Bodhisattva, the biggest brother. He revere him, call him Muni. Muni is meaning like wish fulfilling jewel. Just a name to show respect to somebody, a saintly person. The elephant said, Most excellent Muni, may the one who took your lotus root be dragged out of this lovely forest into the company of men. The elephant, they don't like men, so this is the worst thing that could happen. So when he say like that, meaning he's innocent, because if he took it, he would be dragged out of the forest and go live with men, and that's what the elephants hate. Because the people, the men, human, they took the elephants since they were young, baby, and trained them in such a cruel way. They beat them up, they starve them until they have, and they give them drug, or they chain them, and they use sharp object to punish them whenever they don't obey until they subdue. That is terrible. Humans are the most terrible animals of all. Animals, they don't treat each other this way. Maybe they kill each other sometimes to eat because they're hungry, but that's all, just one. No torturing, no inflicting long suffering, mentally, physically, emotionally, psychologically, like that. Understand me?
Yes.
I'm sorry, but I say some human, maybe not all human, of course, but some human are so crueler than tiger and lion. I told you one story already about the old woman. She lived in a mountain. I told this story, I think, in Hong Kong or something. Lived in a mountain, and her family, one by one, eaten by tiger. And she still lives there. She doesn't want to go down. So some people say, why don't you go down, live in downtown with us? It's safer. She said, because here there's a tiger. They might eat you up. You're not afraid? She said, yeah, here I have a tiger. We have tiger here, and I'm afraid, but I'm more afraid of human and the government down there. So she just stayed there. She says she was more afraid of the government down there. The government also belongs to human race, no? Okay. The elephant continue, May he be fettered with 600 solid chains. It's all what the elephant is afraid of, and suffer degrading pain from the goat of his driver. The elephant, when somebody drive him, right on top of elephant, they always beat him up. Sometimes with sharp stuff, axe and all that, just to add him on. Terrible. Just to train the elephants. At a tender age, my God, such a baby elephant. They make him kneel, they make him do this, do that, and if they don't do it, they pinch them. And, oh, terrible. I saw it on documentary. And, oh, I would like to wish them just like this elephant wish them, but I don't want. I can't. I can't. So the elephant is not polite, not wishing them with family, or because he doesn't care. He doesn't know anything about that, so he wish whatever he's afraid most to whoever. So that means he's innocent. He didn't steal the lotus root. So the monkey also have something. The monkey said, may whoever was moved by greed to take your lotus root, wear a gallon of cheap flowers and a tight tin collar around his neck. That is all the monkey doesn't like, tight tin around his neck. May he be beaten with a stick and forced to dance in front of a serpent. The circus people, they make him do that. So this is all the monkey afraid of, that they wish it upon whoever do that. That means he just want to prove he's innocent also. May he spend his days in the houses of men. Oh, that's what the monkey hates, All the animals don't like us. They're afraid of us up to this extent. Yeah, just see what we did, what we have done and did and are doing and will do to animals, and we know why. We always say animals, ferocious, wicked, I say fierce, but how about us, How about human, What makes us have the right to say that about animals when we are even worse? Many of us are worse. I wish the human would wake up and think about it. Okay, so then, with persuasive and kind words, the Bodhisattva showed the depth of his dispassionate nature. So he spoke. May the one who falsely said they have disappeared, though he had them, win every pleasure of the world he has ever longed for, and die a householder. That means what they don't like, And may the same fate befall any who suspect another of such an action, even. Such extraordinary protestations demonstrating their abhorrence of all worldly pleasures. In all this, it means they don't like anything in the world, Yeah. Greatly astonished Shakra, because everybody in this world wish everything like this, but this is the one they protest, they don't like. So Shakra was surprised. Oh God, I am surprised as him, as the God. Being a God, he should know who is who, no? If he has no discrimination between good one and bad one, I don't know why he's sitting up there, doing what? With all the privilege, honor, pleasure granted to him like that, he should be a better person. We mortal humans, maybe we ignorant. We don't have, third eye to look all over the planet to see what is who, He has a heaven eye, and he only knows into other people's business. It's not his doing, it's not his business. And he knows into good people. Why don't we go and take care of the bad people instead? Test them, harass them, and make them wake up. To become a better person. If he can do all these tricks, why doesn't he come and help the world using his magical power to change the bad into the good? By doing tricks like this. If he's allowed to do that. Because masters not allowed to. Understand? Must play fair. Cannot use magical power to change people. Have to change them with reason. And inside helping them, but not outwardly using magic or anything like that. To change people, to attract people. You understand? But if he is allowed to do this, why don't we go and do it to criminals and change their mind? Make them feel awe and afraid and fear God and change into a better person, I ask you. Would you do that if you were him? Huh? Yes. If you're allowed to do that, would you go and change the bad people into the good? No? Would you? Yes. Yes. But this God have nothing to do. Enjoy all the pleasure and privilege. Had nothing better to do but go and, paining the person who already left everything behind and who just want to find themselves and to be liberated, to be enlightened. All right, okay, so the chakra were greatly astonished. Yeah, and everybody think the gods knows everything. Even the lower gods, they have magical power. They have eyes, they can see the whole world everywhere. How can they not know? Huh? I mean, it's okay to punish somebody bad or doing something wrong, huh? Karma or something. Nothing. People already left everything behind. Go eat just some lotus root once a day and still come and doing that. Yeah, being a god, don't even know, and surprised at such a noble attitude from these saintly people. Yeah, okay. We, the human being, we are helpless. Yeah? We don't have any power. We can't fly. We can't hide ourselves. We can't do any tricks. We can't do anything. But a God who has so much power, and just going around and messing people up, the people who are saintly, who are sincere and who are pure like that, is worthy of being scolded and cursed like what I did. I'm not sorry at all. And that's very mild already. If I'm not a practitioner, I will give him more than that. Yeah, okay? I just have to mince my words as your master. I have to make, gentle example. So lucky for you. Chakra. Behave yourself. Yeah, if I'm not a master, you would know me. Okay, all right. So now, the Lord of the Gods, Chakra, taking on his own brilliant shape, approached the ascetics and said, now he's not hiding somewhere and doing things like lowly thief. He appeared in all splendor, real brilliant form, and then said, as if with resentment even. He's even jealous of people's virtues and moral conduct. Not only he tested already, he's not still happy when people are still undisturbed by his test. He's jealous, as if with resentment. He came and spoke to them. To the biggest brother who he stole the food from. Okay. You ought not to speak in such manner. Oh, now he preached. Oh, wow. Oh, bravo. Now he preached. Listen to him. You should not speak in such a manner. Everyone in the world longs for happiness, some striving for it so intensely that they never sleep. For the sake of happiness, people will undertake all manner of penance and toil. Yet you slander these enjoyments, because whatever they say is like sarcastically meaning, and the thing they hate, they wish it should on them. But they didn't say anything wrong, Actually, you can't blame them. You cannot say, oh, you say bad things or negative things. No, they say all the positive stuff, except the elephant and the monkey. Then, of course, they're animals. They only say what they know, All right. They are also not ascetics, so they have no vow, nothing. They say what they think. Okay. All right. So now, why are you calling them worldly pleasures? How can you make such a judgment, as if they are bad? The chakra preached. You should not say such a thing. Okay. So now the Bodhisattva, the biggest brother, reply. Sensual enjoyments bring with them endless suffering, sir. Listen now, and I will tell you precisely why the Munis shun desire. Muni, mean the saintly person. Yeah. The Munis meaning wish fulfilling jewel. Because these saintly people, they can grant blessing, can grant wish to you. You all know that. That's why people pray to monks and to saint people, grant them this, give them a son, give them a fortune, etc., etc. Because a real practitioner with a lot of merit, they can grant you what you wish. Yeah, of course they don't always do that, because I don't know, sometimes it's not good for you to do that. Yeah? But meaning these people have power to grant you your wish, yeah? Provided it's not so bad. Okay? Yeah. That's why they call them munis. Munis meaning wish-fulfilling jewels. Yeah. All right. The Buddha, one of his names, also Muni. That's why they call him Shaka Muni's Buddha. Okay. Now, okay, the Bodhisattva reply. Bodhisattva, because they know this is a reincarnation of the Buddha, so they also call him a great being or the Bodhisattva. Okay, reverence. So he replied, sensual enjoyments bring with them endless suffering, sir. Listen now, and I will tell you precisely why the Munis shun desire. People will undergo captivity and death, grief, fatigue, danger, and innumerable calamities just to gain their desires. Yeah. In order to gain what they desire, kings will eagerly oppress virtue and fall into hell upon hell after death. Yeah, this is a problem. It's true, right? Yeah. The higher the position, the more risk you take of going nearer to hell. Because when you have power, it's difficult not to use it. Yeah, that's why rich people, high position people, they sometimes have to make decisions against moral standards, because they're pressed into it. If they don't do it, then their opponent probably will drag them down, will defeat them. And the family will become poor again and become nobody again. It's a great loss for them, so they have to keep their position. In order to keep their position, sometimes they have to resort to doing tricks and stuff that is against even their will and their moral judgment. They had to do it to keep what they have. This is the thing. And kings, sometimes they kill many people, chop heads, because he can do that. Sometimes even wrongly so. At one time, one of the story I remember, I don't know if it's the story I told you or not, the king was playing a chess game with one of his officials, and then he need to go to the bathroom. So he tell his assistant to continue the game with the court official. And then the assistant asked, what to do with this one now? You know, with the shoulder or with whatever that is now. He said, kill him. No, at that time, one of the person go ask what to do with a criminal, you know, outside. And then because the king answer in another way to the chess game, he said, kill him. Like, take him down, you know, like that. And then they went out and chopped that person's head. Later he came back and said, oh yeah, what happened to the criminal? Where is he now? He said, we already chopped his head. You told us to kill him. Without any judgment, without any consideration or review his case, nothing yet. You see, if you're not a king, that wouldn't happen.
Yes.
Yeah? If for example, I play a game and if somebody go ask me what to do with your brother and sister outside, if I even say kill him on the chest, you wouldn't go and kill your brother and sister because you know I won't do that, right? And you know we couldn't kill anybody anyway. We are just nobody, and we kill nobody, right? We are nobody and we kill nobody anyway, no matter what, right? So it won't happen just because he's a king. And that kind of law always chop people's head if somebody do something wrong, you see? Accordingly. So it's become like that, chop head, just like that. And later found out somehow that person is not guilty. It's too late, no? Okay. So that's the king stuff. I remember one of the king also, somebody tried to harm some of the brothers, no? 33 brothers and he put some knife inside their rod, and he told the king that these brothers aim to kill him, usurp his throne. So they put knives in the rod, and the king took the rod to look and saw the knife truly in it, and he killed all of them, innocent one. But of course it's karma, of course, nah? You understand that? Yeah, they're karma. But still, even if it's karma, we wouldn't do that, you see? Because we are ordinary citizens. We couldn't kill anybody, number one. Number two, we are practitioner of non-violence. You see what I mean? So to be a king or prime minister, queen, all these powerful figures are not always a blessing. You have to make decision even if you don't want to. Like President of America or any country, for example. They don't want to make war with anybody. They don't want to send their young, handsome boys, you know, to be shoulders and be killed or kill others in the field. They don't want that. Because they have children also, they understand. And they don't want that. But they are provoked to do it. And maybe Congress pressed them, the army pushed them. They're in the position of commander. They have to okay with that. And they have to send people out. And the big karma upon them, the one who commands, not on the soldiers. The soldiers maybe take only 1 or 2% of the killing karma. But the commander, the one who ordered to kill, that's get the biggest karma of all. I wouldn't run for the office that will someday or somehow force me to make decision to kill under my power. And I wouldn't wish to be king, queen, president. Yeah, it's very difficult to be king and queen and not to involved in killing when the country is at war, you know? Or if some other country come and provoke your country to war. Even if your country don't want, then people provoke you. And then from then it continue. Because if you win that country, then other people of that country hate you somehow. Then somebody would hate you. And then back and forth, reincarnate again and again, killing each other and involve in some, bystander, make them all go into that karma also, more or less, you see? And then it become like a bigger and bigger group of collective karma. Or it involved other people who are innocent, but then also involved in it, you know, even though not killing each other, but then become refugees later on, or lost their life, or lost their parents, lost their relatives and friends, and lost their house and their possession, and become refugees in another country like that. Because collective karma, because indirect involved, are born in that country and pay tax for the government to send the soldiers to go out to kill. Even that. Not because you kill. If you kill, of course you will get killed again, maybe. But even you just pay tax or you just live in that country and support the government because you have to. If you don't support the government decision or you don't send your son to be a soldier, then they think you are a traitor of the country, you know, enemy of the state, and you get also trouble. Either you get killed in this life, or get jailed in this life for opposing the government, or you get killed or jailed or have a bad karma in another lifetime for supporting the government. See what I mean? So it's not like just one person go to war or order to war, then everybody else okay. It's not like that. No. Collective karma is also very fearsome. Yeah, frightening. All right. Now, another one. The Bodhisattva continue to talk to the chakra god. When friendships, you know, first he talked about the king, you know, which go from one hell after another even, not just one hell, but one after another for the karma that he caused while being a king. Powerful. When you have power, you can do anything. Chop, chop, chop head just like that. If you're not a king, you can't just do that. Yeah, you don't have power. If you do that, people put you in jail. But you're a king, you can. You see? Especially older king. Ancient kings, they have more power. Oh, more than anybody at this time. Now, even nowadays, king and queen, they are more democratic. They have parliaments, they have people and all that. Even king and queen don't have this absolute power like a former time, yeah? Or even president, they don't have this absolute power. Well, thank God for them, for the leaders, yeah, and for the people, yeah, yeah. But in former ancient times, yeah, kings are absolute. They are God on earth. What they say is law. They can make people die or live according to their whim, their mood, or their wrongly information. Yeah. Because being a king, you know you have enemies. Everybody envy your throne, or like the queens. Not only envy you, envy the queens you have, beautiful, and all the wealth that you collect from people, and the opulent lifestyle you have, right? Opulent, yeah, lifestyle that you have, yeah? And there are poor people who has nothing to eat. In every country it happens, yeah? And then, of course, you are king, you cannot know every case, and you cannot just help everyone. Besides, you have local gods, local kings under you, and they are kings. They do anything. Sometimes they blind you, or they report something wrong, and then you treat people unkindly or harshly or kill them, and then the enemies born out of that, etc., etc. So the king always afraid that people kill him and take his throne. So he always have to be careful, vigilant, and depends on these spies who always like to flatter the king, flatter the king more than telling the truth. And if they hate somebody, they will make the king kill them. They will tell something wrong, say they're traitor, or they are scheming to take your throne or kill you, and immediately the king had to destroy them. And sometimes they have to kill the whole clans, so that avoid the future children, born and then go up and take revenge. So they kill the whole clan, old and young and babies, everything. Imagine how much karma. And sometimes innocent people, innocent family, being wrongly reported or accused because of hatred, because of competition. Yeah. Therefore, being a king is nothing to be envied, especially former lives. But many kings are saintly also. We have kings in Vietnam who are very saintly. Yeah, Lý Thánh Tông. Yeah, there was one. One time he went out to just to see how's going on in the ordinary people life. He saw a person, a dead person already, has no clothes on and already dead, but it looked very badly, because of wind and rain and long time and smelling and swelling already. He felt so sad. He took out his kingly robe and covered that person to keep him dignity. Because in Vietnam we believe that even a person die, you still have soul, That's why they bury them and pray to them. Children pray to the parents after they die and everything. They believe there's another life. And even the body is sacred, That's why when they bury the person, have to wear new clothes and, put some nice makeup on and, flower, incense, perfume, and put in a nice coffin and all that, and build a little coffin, a little tomb house for them. Yeah. Yeah, so the king saw him just die without anything covered like that. It's below dignity, understand? So he has nothing at that time, of course, so he took his royal robe, cloak, the coat, to cover that person, to give him the last dignity. Yeah. It's written in history. Yeah. And we have king also renounce his kingdom and want to become monk in the temple. But then the whole court moved with him. He went to the temple. He don't want to rule anymore. He don't want to be king anymore. And all the whole officials court moved together, live next to the temple, camp next to it. They say, wherever your majesty is, wherever your majesty are, the court will be there too. Yeah, poor king. You see, being a king, not only you can't avoid making bad decision, even good decision you cannot make. Isn't that a funny word, huh? So funny. Yeah. You're so bound like that, with obligation, with duty. So you think being a king is something glorious. Not always. So therefore, even the King of England before, he resigned because he couldn't even allow to love. He's not allowed to love the person he chose. Remember? Just because the law, huh? The law is that he's a royal blood. The royal king, royal blood. Huh? The royal blood. And he has to marry some royal blood. Yeah? Yeah. But she was American woman and divorced even. So that's a taboo at that time. Yeah? I'm glad it's not like that anymore. Okay, so he has to renounce his kingdom, his throne, in order to marry his sweetheart. I mean, if he does something bad as a king, maybe okay, they renounce him, but he just love. Just for love. My God. Huh? They don't even let him. But nowadays, not like that anymore. Okay, so now, don't forget all that, okay? Huh? Never mind. It's just fun to talk with you because you like... You encourage me. You inspire me. You can sit here forever and listen to any nonsense. Okay. But these are educational. The story also inspired me, And the tea she gave me this afternoon is making me awake now and talkative. So I just blame you and her and the tea, bad tea. And now, yeah, I'm telling you. And whatever you cook for me today, the rice and the fermented pickle and what did I eat again?
What's that?
It's water spinach and some of little vegan fish rolls. Just a couple, several of them only. And I talk that much. Just this one meal a day. And one meal this day and tea. Yeah? And I talk like this. Huh? Don't cook for me anymore. I told you. You always... Even if I tell you not to cook, you already prepare something in the kitchen, waiting for me to come. And then when I see it, then of course I cannot say no. It's Vietnamese food. What to do, And she knows I like Vietnamese food. Yeah. Of course I won't die, but of course Vietnamese like Vietnamese food. Like the Korean, they like kimchi, Okay. So even there's one kimchi nun, no. I mean the Korean nun here. I worry she misses kimchi. I have to ask her, if you want to eat some Korean food, you make it, okay? You can go kitchen and make it. Or ask this Korean, disciple there, make it for you. She say no, she doesn't miss because this is also okay with Chinese food because she's been in Taiwan for some times. And then after she thinking for a while, she went, yeah, but we can make kimchi for you if you want, Master. I said, I'm not Korean, but make it. Make it so that you can eat. And maybe I take a little bit. It's actually for herself, I'm telling you. That's why I told her. And I said, if you don't want to make, I said, do we have ingredient here? Otherwise you ask them to buy it for you. And I say, but you make it as good as a Korean or not? It's for you more or less, more than for me, because I'd like it, but a little bit, I'm not addicted because I'm not Korean, of course. And she said, yeah, if we have it sent from Korea, then it is more top. I said, okay, then let it send from Korea. You see, don't miss the Korean kimchi, but like it. I said, never mind, whatever you like, you can have it. Because I know, you grow up with it, with kimchi. And how would you not miss kimchi? You know what I mean? Anything else, maybe not. But Korean food, when I was there, is not much either, So it's not much that you can miss. But the kimchi, kimchi is too deep not to miss, when I was in Korea, all I see was ginseng. Of course, there's some rice and a little sesame on it. I don't have to exaggerate. And sometimes I don't remember anything else. I just remember deep in my memory, just ginseng. Ginseng saute, ginseng soup, ginseng congee, ginseng salad. Yeah. Of course, I sprinkle some of the lotus root in it just to make a variety. And then a ginseng dessert, ginseng cake, and then a ginseng candies all over on my. In case I need some snacks, the ginseng candy is always ready. And they were strong, these Korean people. Ginseng, ooh, even old women, if they hold your hand and they don't let you go, then you can't go. It's like the police, what do you call it? Shackle, handcuff, yeah. So strong, I never forget. The first time I was giving a talk in Korea, all the old women come and want to hug me and hold my hand, and many of them hold my hand. And, so strong, I can't let go. And the hoofa has to come and take one finger out at a time. Remove one finger at a time. They love me so much. They won't let me go, and I can't escape. So strong, their grip. You would thought that old women have no strength. No, don't mistake. If you go there, don't think, woman, you can deal with. No. Oh, they're strong. They eat ginseng all their life. Build up power, Oh, my God. Okay, forget that. I talk a lot. It's the food and the tea, and the pickles. And the tea today. All right, now. Do you need anything? Because it's a long talk. You want to rest on tomorrow? No? I don't know how long it lasts. The way I talk, only 1.5 page. Okay, maybe we can we can bear it, okay? So now the Bodhisattva continue to talk. When friendships are suddenly broken, when wrong roads and unclean paths are traveled for the sake of convenience, when good reputations are lost and suffering arises, it is not always the result of desires. He asked the chakra god, because the chakra god say, all this pleasure, why you say is a worldly thing, as if looking down upon. So he says, all desires making trouble. Because of desires, yeah. If you don't have any desires or any gain, then friendship would not be broken, yeah, or suffering will not occur into your life. Okay, worldly pleasures, he continued, worldly pleasures tend to destroy everyone, the highest, the middling, and the lowest. Is it true, no? People live and die because of desire, and pleasure, for pleasure, The one who has want to have more, yeah, and sometimes harm others to keep what they have or to gain more, both in this world and the next. Therefore, O Lord Chakra, in order to benefit themselves, the rishis, the yogis, the practitioners, keep their distance from desires as if from angry serpents, snakes, poison snakes. Okay, Chakra now, maybe finally convinced or impressed with the words by the Bodhisattvas. So he finally feeling pleased, and convinced. So he responded, well said, bravo, well done. And thereupon he confessed that he himself had committed the thefts. So he said, high virtue can be tested only by trial. Therefore, what for? They already left everything. Eat just lotus root. And even then, still test. I hit the lotus root. How fortunate the world is that such glory is proven by action. Now he praised the Bodhisattva. Here, Take these lotus roots from me as proof of your constant and holy behavior. Oh, thank you very much. The Bodhisattva almost died from, a lack of nutrition. We could eat only once a day, and 5 days without anything like that. The body certainly cannot adjust so quick. Yeah. And if the Bodhisattva died, the world lost a brightest light at that time. So that is not fair. It is not good that he did that. Okay, but never mind, he repents. It's okay now. So with these words, he handed the Bodhisattva the lotus roots. But the great being, with true dignity, free from pride, scolded Chakra for his unbecoming and audacious behavior. He scolded him too. I would. So I'm not the only one who scolded him. Thank God we have supporters here, Yeah, like-minded. So he scolded him. We are no kin to you. We have nothing to do. We're not even your relatives, yeah? We are not even your friends. We are neither actors nor buffoons. What then is your reason for coming here, O Lord of gods, to play with rishis in this fashion? Rishis or yogis or ascetics, same, okay? Rishis mean seers, meaning they can see more than ordinary people. They see in different dimensions, not just seeing wisely in this world. Seeing meaning have wisdom, also not just seeing like with the eyes. Yeah, all right. Okay, I'm talking that to you not because you didn't know all this, but some children, some younger people, they don't understand. So I had to be in detail. Okay. Yeah. So swiftly, Chakra shook off his divine appearance and his brilliant earrings, his diadem and his lightning bolts. Bowing with much respect, he spoke these words to the Bodhisattva. O great being, you who are free from all selfishness, please forgive my thoughtless actions, as would a father or a teacher. Now he humbled himself, yes. It is not unusual for those whose eyes of wisdom are closed to offend against others. Now he also humble, saying his wisdom eye is not open. Then just go open it, my God. Find some way, find someone who can open it for you. If you go blindly like that, of course, you do wrong thing. Yeah. So he said it's not unusual, it's normal for ignoramus like him to do things against others, even their equals also. I mean, they fight against each other also. Against gods, these are small gods. Please pardon my offense, and pray do not close your heart to me. Sure. I beg for mercy also. See, don't curse him. Bless him, Yeah, they all bless him already. What else does he want? All the things that he thinks is good, then they blessed him with that. So, having thus appeased the Bodhisattva, Chakra vanished on the spot. This is a comment from the author or whoever related, copied this story. From this story, one can see how those who have learned to appreciate the happiness of solitude are adverse to worldly pleasures. They will turn from them as one turns from a disgrace or harm. This Jakarta was explained by the Bhagavat, meaning by the Buddha. Bhagavat is also one of the titles, respected title for the Buddha. Okay? Bhagavat means God, divine. Okay, yeah. Jakarta means the story. Yeah, Jataka means this story was explained by the Bhagavat. Yeah. Okay. Thus, he talked more now. The Bodhisattva, the biggest brother, say, I was the eldest brother of that time. The Buddha incarnation. Sariputra, Maudalayana, Kashyapa, Puna, Aniruddha, and Ananda were the other brothers. Of course, yeah. No wonder, yeah. Palavana was the sister. They all become monks now. I mean, at that time when the Buddha became Buddha again. Yeah. So Palavana was a sister, probably one of the nuns. Okay, and Kupgotara was the maid servant. Yeah, it's all his disciple, or his close disciples now. Kitra, the householder, was the male servant. Is he one of his lay disciples? Was the male servant at that time? Yeah. Satagiri is the yaksha, the demons. Yeah. And Pariliya was the elephant. Madhudatta was the monkey. His disciple. Kalodayin, the chakra of that time. Bear this Jataka well in mind. I mean, remember this story well. To learn from it. Lovely story. Even I read it again, I still love it so much. Well, thank you, the Buddha, Ananda, Reverend Ananda, and all the ones who caused this story to be alive. Yeah, it's for us. Well, thank you for listening. Yeah, you're welcome. I also enjoy, as much as you do, scolding the God. And reminding you, above all, you and, all your brother and sister outside, that we should treasure virtues above all. And we should try to adhere to spiritual practice more than anything else on earth, because that is the lasting treasure, the lasting thing that we could keep. Nothing else in this world we will be able to keep. Nothing. Not even this body we call mind body. Yeah? Not even the brain, the mind, nothing. Yeah. Nothing is ours. Nothing we can keep. If anything you cannot keep, that's not yours, right? Borrow only. Even as I borrow this body to came to the world, you also borrow your body to come here or to play your part here on this stage of the world. Okay, remember all that and practice well. Keep your precepts. Yeah. Okay, huh? Keep your precept practice. Yeah. And thanks all the saints, past, present, and future, for your fortune to have teaching, to have enough wisdom to understand it. Because not everybody understands it, even though it's spoken in plain language, yeah, simple language. Okay then, huh? Yeah. Okay. I have to go preach to my dog now. Don't eat much. Don't eat sweet. Okay. Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Master.
Welcome. See you. Okay?
See you.
See you around. Oh, what are you doing? Look at it. He's playing with a ball. Come and have a look so cute. Come and have a look so cute. Oh, look at him. He's smiling. He listened to the Dharma laying down. So cute. Yeah. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to sit up to read the Dharma, listen to the Dharma, put incense and flower and all that. But you're a dog. So the Buddha forgive you, huh? You beautiful, you are. You just love you are. Love you are. You're posing the camera, huh? Okay, good model. Good. Okay.
Going back tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good trip. And some for you, yeah. Put it in here, I guess. Anybody else go tomorrow? No, huh? I don't have a lot to sing about. Mix it at home, okay, huh? Oh, you're going already, huh? Okay. Thanks for helping. Okay.